Hey everyone, this is Jennifer, and today's video is going to be made to accompany a PlannerKate blog post. I have had several requests for a video on just getting started with PlannerKate. The wonderful thing about PlannerKate is that she has tons of options, but I know that can also be a little overwhelming. So I thought I would film a video about the basics, like what to order if you're just very new to planning or new to PlannerKate and you just don't know where to start. And again, there's going to be a blog post up, and I would highly recommend checking that out because there I can put pictures and direct links to the website and kind of go over all of the sheets, where in today's video, obviously I don't have every PlannerKate sticker available to me. So first things first. You can just plan with a kit or mini kit, and I would highly recommend getting sheet C because it has such a variety of different stickers on one sheet. For example, this is the St. Patrick's Day kit, this year kit 510, again sheet C in the drop down, and it's the sampler. So I think what I'm going to do is dedicate this to St. Patrick's Day in my planner, and I will plan out the week of, March 13th using just this sampler, just to show you how you can kind of maximize the use of stickers on this page. So one option is buying the sampler sheet for kits, and everything's kind of ready to go and coordinates for you. What I wanted to do today was talk about what I call like the functional line of PlannerKate, and that would be starting with some of the very basic functional stickers, but not necessarily the kits. And I have, I think, 4 things that I want to show you here. Again, these will be outlined on the blog, and there are other color variations, that sort of thing. So again, I would highly recommend checking out the blog if you want to see all of the options. For example, one of the basics that I use all the time are the transparent stickers. So that's going to be number 1 for me to share with you here. This is in the Plum Modern colorway. Again, they come in other colorways, which the blog will outline, but PlannerKate's transparent stickers are one of the basic stickers that I think every person that's new to PlannerKate should at least try in their planning. And again, these are all my opinions. So if you see something and you're like, no, that won't work for me, that's totally fine. I just wanted to share what I would recommend to get started. The second sticker in the functional line that I think people new to PlannerKate should try are the scallops. So I do have a few variations of those here to show you. This is one that now has a little dash outline. These are just obviously without the dash. Both of these sheets are in the PlannerKate colorway, but there are additional sizes and colorways again. So here's a step up. They're just a little bit wider, again in the PlannerKate colorway. And then we get into appointment labels, which is sticker sheet number 3 that I would recommend for beginners. These are my favorite stickers for writing out appointments, and I think can be used in a lot of different ways. So they're designed to have the time put over here on the left, and then the title in the white space. However, I have also seen people put them down in their planners this direction and use it as a to-do checklist. So they'll write the to-do item, and if they do it, use this little colored section for a check mark. But they are number 3, highly recommended for just getting general appointments down in your planner. And then we're going to wrap up with what I call trackers. So again, a variety of different ones available. And I will say right here, if you're watching, do not grab this number up here because PlannerKate has been revamping some of her SKU numbers. And I will make sure that if I have older sheets like this one, If there's an updated SKU, I'll link that below in my comments, because if you search for this, it's probably not going to come up in the site anymore. So you're going to want the updated one. So I'll make sure I do that as well. But again, on the blog post, everything will be up to date. So we have just a individual habit tracker here. So you write just one habit and track it throughout the week. She also has some full box trackers, such as this one that has Monday through Sunday, and you can write the title up here. So maybe you're meal planning or putting your work schedule down, that sort of thing. This is the same sort of situation as these individual habit trackers, only you get 4 to a full box. So if you have multiple habits you want to track throughout the week, this would be a great option for that. So getting started with PlannerKate, I would check out those 4 options: transparent stickers, scallops, appointment labels, and trackers. You are going to be able to get a lot of planning done if you have these sheets. So this will last quite a while, over several weeks span. Okay, so what I plan to do here is use these, what I call basic functional stickers, to plan out a week in my Erin Condren Hourly, and that might give you a little bit more of an idea of what they look like. So this will be St. Patrick's week, and again, I'm going to use the sampler for that. So let's look at the week of March 6th and use those functional stickers to map out the week. So my goal is to use just those stickers that I talked about, and because of that, we're not going to be doing anything with the headers today. We're going to leave that as is, and all the holidays up here will be left. I will not cover them, and we're going to start with this mini calendar down here. One way that you can use the transparent stickers is to mark things on this calendar. There are 2 sizes of the transparent circles. There's a larger size. This is the smaller size. And for this week, I'm going to mark the week of the 6th, just showing the current week here. And then I'm also going to use one of these yellow colors here to mark my son's birthday, just as a day that needs to be brought to attention if I happen to glance down here at this mini calendar. So that is the transparent stickers. Next up, let's look at the scallops. So in my mind, since we have a couple of different size options here, I use the smaller ones if it's an event that doesn't take a lot of time, and if it's something that covers like an hour or more in my day, I typically use the next size up. And I have several things that I need to mark. So I'm going to use, I'm going to use these without the dash to start with for a few different items. So on Monday the 6th, we do not have school, and I'm going to stick with a color scheme that goes with this light green March color. And this color here on the PlannerKate colorway is called Mint, and it matches pretty closely. So here in Illinois, we celebrate Casimir Pulaski Day. It's not a federal holiday, and I'm going to mark no school with one of these skinny scallops. And then we're going to move into this medium size. I have something to mark for my husband on Monday as well. He has a fishing trip, and that's going to take up a little bit more time in the day. So I'm bumping up to this size, again in the mint. And as I'm writing this out here, I'll tell you that I have always used a Pilot G2. This is in the 0.5 tip, and PlannerKate stickers, except for their transparent stickers, all the other sheets are on a matte paper, and that's one of the things that I really love about PlannerKate, is that you don't need a permanent marker or any other special type of ink pen. Pretty much any ballpoint or gel ink pen is going to work on the stickers. I'm going to pull in a second color here and mix in some of this coral color. On Monday evening, we also have a dinner to go to at my in-laws' house. And then we're going to move into some of the appointment labels. So on Tuesday, I have a officer meeting for PTO, and I'll pull in one of these coral stickers again, and that will be at 5 p.m. Continuing on with the appointment labels for Wednesday morning, I do have a work meeting at 10 a.m. Thursday, I don't really have anything so far that I'm aware of. I might have to glance back at my on-the-go calendar and make sure I'm not missing anything. And then for Friday, we have a couple of things. Now, typically here, I might pull in some other stickers, but I really wanted to just use the stickers that I talked about being my favorite for basic planning and starting out with PlannerKate. So that's what I'm gonna do here and stick with the skinny scallops. So on Friday, we have school treats that are due. Well, basically two things. One for my meetings, and another is for my son's birthday. So we'll get the school treats down. And then we will use an appointment label. And here I'm going to write all day because the meetings will literally be basically all of my work day. So those will start here. And then to signify that that's going to happen all day long, I am going to use my ruler and just draw in a line. And then on top of that, I will use another one of these scallops for team treats. And I might go ahead and put a little dot there and then make some arrowheads going down the line and a stopping point. And then Saturday, we do have a fundraiser to go to. And I think I'll go with the coral again for this one. We have an 8 a.m. pancake breakfast. We also have friends and family coming over on Friday evening for my son's birthday. So I'll just make this say celebrate Gus. And we will have cake and open presents and that sort of thing. Going into the weekend here, this is daylight savings time, which Illinois does observe. I'm going to use one of the pink ones here and use this sort of like a checklist, and probably Saturday evening I will want to change our clocks so that we are not late for church the next morning. I didn't show these in the beginning of the video, but the scallops actually come in one more additional size. It's like a half box size. And on Saturday evening, we have friends coming over for a game night. And then moving in to Sunday here, I have a couple of timed things again. So we'll use these appointment labels, and it looks like I used the 2 mint ones. So I do have one more coral on this sheet, and we will have a small group at 8:40. And I have another sheet, it's the same thing. I have some more mint left, so we'll use one of those for the church sermon at 9:30. And another to-do list item. So I need to get my transparent stickers back out. Again, I'll use one of these pink from the Plum Modern colorway. I do have a Walmart pickup at 2 o'clock. So there's a look at what the week would look like, getting down those bigger things on basically the scallops and the appointment labels. And if you are a minimal planner, that would be a really great way in my mind to get started with PlannerKate and keep a minimal look in your planner. If you wanted to pull in some kits, you could just get the sampler sheet C that I talked about and add those. Another thing I like to do is start with a kit and then coordinate colors from there. So for example, if I had used this kit, I could pull in still this mint color. Looks pretty good with the greens here. But with the PlannerKate colorway, you really have lots of options. So you could do this other green color, this green in my mind, even the navy blue looks really nice with the blue accents on the washi here. So, you know, you could mix and match, start with the kit, supplement with those 4 basic stickers that I talked about, just use the sampler or just use the 4 basics. You have lots of options. So I wanted to show you guys what a week would look like with those 4 options. The other thing I had mentioned are the trackers, and I do want to use those on my sidebar. So I'm going to use a couple of these. I'm going to use one of these for the PlannerKate challenge, and I will use again the mint color. And then Tuesday, journaling flags, Wednesday, midweek, Thursday, doodle girls, Friday, favorite font, Saturday, anytime kit, and Sunday, SDK 143. And I'm going to line this up down here on the bottom next to the mini calendar. And then I'll use one of these style of habit trackers for the week, things that I want to do every day during the week. So for us, that would be Gus's prescription medicine that he has to take right now. I also like to do a kitchen tidy. And right now I'm reading through the Bible in a year. So I want to make sure I do that every day. And I have a journal that I write back and forth with my son in. And I try to do that every day as well. So we will put that on top of the PlannerKate. And then I have just a little bit of room here for some general to-do items. So typically what I use the rest of this space for are things that need to be done at some point in the week, but I don't want to nail them down to one specific day. I do need to do some printing. I need to make sure I get my son's birthday party invitations out. I need to write our church payroll checks. Also need to write some donation checks and get those mailed. Need to get a snack plan for Friday. And we are working on a post-prom event for our school for the seniors, so I want to make sure I get that done as well. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this plan with me. Again, using those 4 basic stickers that I would recommend for getting started with PlannerKate. And just to review those very quickly, transparent stickers, great for marking on your mini calendar, but also highlighting times if you're using an hourly planner. You have several options of scallops. My very favorite appointment labels, which are just a classic. I think these are the first sticker PlannerKate ever made. I might be wrong on that, but that's what memory is telling me. And then we have several versions or options for habit tracking. So I hope that was helpful. Again, I would definitely recommend reading the blog. And then if you have questions about anything from this video or are over on the blog, you can comment on the blog or comment here and I will get an answer for you. I hope you found this video helpful and I appreciate you guys joining me for another video and have a great evening. Bye, friends.